So I came across this new children's book that's all about teaching kids about AI. But here's the thing. The most amazing part isn't the story in the book. It's the story of how the book itself was actually made. Let's get into it. Okay, so here it is, the AI Adventure Guide, exploring the world of AI and ChatGPT for children of all ages. I mean, the goal's pretty clear, right? It's all about taking these huge, kind of complicated topics and making them fun and easy to get for young explorers. And that kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? For a book that's supposed to teach the next generation about AI, how exactly did they make it? Well, it turns out the answer is the book's biggest lesson. See, this book wasn't just written by one person. It was a partnership, a real collaboration between an author and the very same technology he was writing about. The author, G.M. McAllister, actually used ChatGPT to help write the text and an AI tool called Midjourney to create every single illustration. Just think about that for a second. From the first word to the final image, it was a total human-AI team effort. And, this wasn't just some cold technical experiment. It was deeply personal. The book is dedicated to a boy named Charlie, and the hope is that AI could be like an ever-supportive companion for learning. A guide that lets a kid explore stuff without being afraid of messing up. All right, now let's talk about the visuals. How in the world do you get an AI to create the perfect illustrations for a children's book? Well, it turns out you don't paint with a brush, you paint with words. And I love this. The book itself explains the tech perfectly. It calls an AI image generator a word-to-picture wizard. You, the human, give it a prompt, which is basically just a few words of instruction, and the AI brings that description to life as a picture. For instance, to create one of the main images, the author gave the AI this exact text. Just notice how descriptive that is. It's setting a scene, it's describing an action, and it even defines the whole mood and style. And this is what the AI created. It just took those words and translated them into this rich, detailed illustration. The prompt was the map, and this image is the treasure. It's pretty incredible. Okay, let's look at another one. To create a character that shows AI's own limitations, its confusion, the author used this really simple, clear prompt. It's all about personality and that one key visual detail. And this is the result. It's brilliant. The AI didn't just draw a robot. It created a character that really captures that idea of uncertainty. This little puzzled bot is the perfect way to teach kids that, hey, AI doesn't always have the right answer. So, this brings us to the real heart of the book. The way it was made is a perfect mirror of the lessons it's trying to teach. This is really where the whole project just becomes a masterclass in its own subject. The book doesn't just tell kids about AI, its creation actually shows them how to guide these powerful tools to make something brand new. And a huge part of that is teaching critical thinking. The book introduces ideas like hallucinating. That's when an AI confidently just makes something up that isn't true. It teaches kids to be curious, but also to be a little skeptical, to treat AI like a tool that needs a human watching over it, not some magic oracle. And it doesn't run away from the big, important questions either. The book has a whole chapter on ethics, getting kids to think about things like fairness, safety, and responsibility. It's really preparing them to be thoughtful, ethical, digital citizens, not just users. The book also gets that it's not just kids who are learning this stuff. A lot of adults are new to this too. That's why there's a guide for grown-ups, with simple steps to start using free AI tools so they can explore right alongside their kids. The guide breaks it down into 4 simple steps, making it super easy for any parent or teacher to just jump in and start their own AI adventure. So, when you put it all together, what does a project like this really mean? It's so much more than just a clever way to make a book. At the end of the day, this book isn't just a story. It's a blueprint. It's a real-life example of a new creative process where human imagination directs the raw power of AI. This is what the future of working together looks like. And what's so cool is that this project proves this future isn't some far-off idea. It's happening right now. It's a starting point for a whole new generation of creators and thinkers who are going to grow up with AI as their partner. This book was one person's answer to what's possible with this new tech, so it kind of leaves all of us with a final, really important question. What new ideas, what new art, what new solutions will you discover when you partner up with AI?